are you feeling?
Better, I guess you could say. I think a lot of emotions to be able to tell you, yeah, a lot of more emotions and things going through your head than being able to just focus on your head, I guess.
Are you disappointed in the hits? I mean, there was a lot of John. Obviously, the hits you put on Barkov. But I guess in some ways they found their retribution.
Yeah, listen, I know there's accidents in hockey and there's hits that are made that your shoulder's down, maybe catches ahead. The sports of fast. It happens very often, and you don't like to see it, obviously. But I don't know. It's tough because you only got one of the things up here, and I guess for myself I don't know, that was as purposeful as you could possibly see a headshot, to say the least. And if with the situation, with what was going on, of course, yeah, I'm all for it. The playoffs is trying, like, everyone knows how the playoffs works. Hit their top players, try and do something, but try and do it clean, and hopefully you get a good, it happens in the playoffs. Like, it's the reality. Every player thinks the same. It's not anything different. It hasn't changed. It's been going on for years. It's hard to win a Stanley Cup, and it's hard to do it when all the top players are in the lineup, but I don't think anyone's going out there to purposely try and injure someone, and I thought that was the case on myself, which sucked because I could have played with a broken arm, I could have played with a bad knee, I could have played with a bad foot, or you go down the list, but you only have one brain, and yeah, I don't know if you're only going to give yeah, I just, it sucks because 2 games to purposely hurt someone's head. If that's the case, then I guess I don't have a bad memory.
Has Aaron reached out to you all, or has anybody reached out to you?
And I don't know, yeah, I'm pretty sure he has head problems himself, so he's had a few concussions, so I think you would want to, I don't know, just purposely going from someone's head is just as bad as it gets.
So as the season's now over, like how do you compartmentalize and deal with the expectations that were there for inside and outside, and then to be over so quickly?
Yeah, it's, I mean, that's the last thing I thought, how my season would end. It sucks. It's, I don't know, I don't know.
Kuch just mentioned the season that you had and talked about the growth that he saw in your game, and said that there's probably maybe even a level yet that you can reach ahead of that. So one, just your thoughts on the year you had, and do you agree that you're aiming a little bit higher even than the great year you just had?
Yeah, I think so. I think, listen, I come into every single year and try to improve myself every single year, and try to be better, and come into this locker room and know the first day I step on the ice in camp that I'm going to be able to, I have belief in the abilities that I did everything in the summer, that I'm going to be able to make this team a better team. That's my mindset going into every summer, that the first day I step on the ice, I'm going to be able to make this team a better team and make this team a contending team. Hopefully with me getting better in my abilities. But at the end of the day, I could care less if I had 90 points or 1 point. the ending of the season's never gonna be the same. My goal is to win a Stanley Cup, and that's basically why I'm playing in this league. And there's a lot more other things, obviously, but that's going to be my goal every single year, is to try and win a Stanley Cup. I could care less if, obviously, want to get us my contributions in the regular season is going to help us get into the playoffs. But like I said, if you told me I was going to have 1 point, we were going to have a chance to be in the Stanley Cup Finals before the start of the year, it wouldn't bother me. I mean, my goal every single year is to get better as a player, get better as a person, get better as a leader, and get better and be able to help this hockey team win. That's my mindset going into every single season, and being able to come off the ice every single game and look myself in the mirror and be able to say I gave it 100%.
Brandon, with training with Kuch in the offseason, AC said he felt like it was a lot of the little plays that lead to big plays. Could you take us through maybe some of those situations, maybe touches that you had in the summer that maybe grew your game into this season?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's just such it's unique. I mean, I never really done a few of the things that he did, and it's interesting. I always look at it as there's not many players like Kuch in this league where you get drafted. I don't even know where he was in the second round, and you start playing in the NHL. You kind of start at the bottom of the lines, the fourth line, and work your way up and get an opportunity and take advantage of it. And watching and the way he turned himself by doing all that into one of the best hockey players in the entire world. I mean, you can name the top 5 NHL players, and I bet you not one of them went in the second round, and not one of them played on the fourth line. And that's what's so special about Kuch, and that's what, from my perspective, you can look at a guy like that, and it really shows like work can make you a really good hockey player. I'm sure he had the attributes. I'm sure he had some gifted skills before, but at the end of the day, those just didn't get to the level where they are now. And I think that's what's so special, and I think that's what's something I look at him and appreciate, that work really does it justice, and there's no other guy that puts in more work on the ice and with little things than Nikita Kucherov.